to another edition of A Shave and a Song. It's a show all about shaving with a straight razor while listening to some fantastic music as we do it, talking about artists, featuring songs that, well, maybe you've heard of, but maybe not for a long time, or maybe it's a genre or an artist or a piece of music you have never heard of, and we're here to introduce you to it. So hopefully you'll stick around. If you're here for a shaving video, we're going to do it, so don't click away. Go ahead and stick around. We're featuring today shaving with my Dovo 6/8. It is the Bismarck. I really like this one. It's a good shaver. I only have two straight razors. I know that some people have like a bazillion of them. They collect them and they have a different one they shave with every day. Well, you know, I just have two that I rotate every other day, and they work for me. I like that. Also featuring Barrister and Mann Seville today. I like the little Spanish bull on the front. This is probably one of my favorite shaving soaps. Is the Seville. I really like the scent, and Barrister and Mann does a great job all the way around. You know, from a good quick lather to a good glide on the face. It's just a fantastic shave, and with this particular scent, I think they hit the nose right on the head. I'll finish off again with Seville aftershave. And then, of course, the old favorite, they have to use the talc every single day, so a little bit of Clubman Pinaud, if you will. So, well, let's get started. I'll get the face wet. And I'll start building up a little bit of lather here in the old Seville dish. And I want to talk about, I want to feature an artist today that there simply isn't enough time to talk about in this short little 20-minute program. If you go and read this guy's bio, it is amazing. There's so much that has happened in this gentleman's life, and most of it has gone unnoticed by the public as a whole. You know, I think a lot of it maybe people are familiar with if you were regional. But most of it is just kind of for the masses, I guess, the mass public. Most of his early stuff we don't know about, and that's too bad. So his name is Brother Dege. Brother Dege. Now, I know you may have heard that name before. You may even be familiar with his work, which is great. Congratulations. A great artist to be familiar with. If you're not familiar with him, he's an artist that hails from Louisiana, the Lafayette, New Orleans area. Well, you really gotta like, I just have to take a pause, you really gotta like how Barrister and Mann just creams up almost with no effort at all. I really like that. So anyway, Brother Dege is an artist that hails from the South, the Lafayette, New Orleans, try to pronounce it the correct way. I'm a northerner, so I don't always get it right. And his style of music, I'm going to re-wet the face before I start going again. His style of music is one that I think he pretty much pioneered, pretty much invented. And I'm going to try to read word for word how he describes it, because you can definitely tell that this guy is a wordsmith. Not only can he play an instrument, but he's able to put those words together in such a way that really fire all cylinders in your brain to sometimes at first read, try to comprehend, but then you got to go back and read it a couple times, and it makes sense. There we go. So his style of music, I want to read what he wrote. He wrote that it's called Southern, not like Southern, but P-S-Y, Southern Roots Music, which is a blend of, and here we go, a blend of folk, hard rock, country, post-punk, and Southern gothism with the emotional power of the Delta blues and exquisite songcraft that yields a bountiful type of rural psychedelia. Huh, that's a tongueful, isn't it? It's good music. I like it. You know, it features him on the slide guitar, or the dobro. The dobro is what he plays, and I like his style of playing. I like his style of music. When he combines what he does on the dobro, the sliding, you know, and again, like I said, because he's a wordsmith and he's able to tell a story, when he combines those two things, it culminates into something that is extremely infectious, and it awakens your imagination, and all of a sudden you find yourself right there in the song. Which I think is an amazing thing if an artist can pull that off, and you're not just imagining the video that you saw on MTV or whenever you saw a video. If you're actually in the music itself within your head as you're listening, and it's its own thing, you know, I think the artist is successful, and Brother Dege does that. So just I commend him for being just a terrific artist in that respect. I'm going to start the first pass. Like I said, I could go on and on about this guy. We just don't have time. Maybe he'll send me an email or a message or something, and we'll get in touch with each other on the phone, and I'll do a podcast interview with him. That'd be a lot of fun. There we go. This area in here is always a little difficult for me, no matter how sharp my razor is. It always seems to like to want a washboard in there. I don't know why. I'm trying to really stretch the skin tight too. So you may have heard some of this guy's music in the past. He's had a long history. He started in 1994, I believe, putting bands together, various bands, various iterations of what he's doing. I think it was he's had a couple of albums before the one that we're featuring today, or before the one that the song comes from we're featuring today. But in 2010, he released an album called Folk Songs for the American Longhair. Folk Songs for the American Longhair. That would be me. And from that album, shortly, just a few months after its release, he was contacted by the Discovery Channel because they wanted to feature Hard Row to Hoe on the Deadliest Catch spin-off, After the Catch or something like that. So you may be familiar with that song. And then I think most people know him from when Quentin Tarantino contacted him and wanted to feature Too Old to Die Young Now in Django Unchained in 2012. Also off this same album, Folk Songs for the American Longhair. And both those pieces are really good. I like both those songs. Matter of fact, I like almost everything that he does. But I think my favorite is one that he claims to have written first back in the 90s, sometime in the 90s when he bought his first dobro. And it's called House of the Dying Sun. And you'll see why it's one of my favorites, and I hope it's one of yours too after you hear it, if you've not heard it before. I love the intro, that dobro sliding intro that he does. It's very, very haunting when you're hearing it, and it begins to probe your imagination just right away from the first notes. See how this just really lathers up nicely? I got to tell you, Barrister and Mann did a good job with their shaving soaps. And I wish you could smell this. It's just dynamite. So from the onset, the very first notes really just take you away, and it sets the stage along with the lyrics for modern day telling of the South. You know, but it also preserves that Delta blues kind of feel to it, you know, so you're not carried away back into the, you know, days of yesteryear. It combines that with modern day storytelling and modern day things, and it's a great example of, there's no other word to describe it except for his definition of Southern roots music. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. So great tune, and I hope you like it. So let's just jump right into it, shall we? So this is Brother Dege. It is House of the Dying Sun from the 2010 album Folk Songs for the American Longhair.
When the morning breaks and the gray dawn falls, will my old man wake of me die? Young sun was a temple shade, mansions to snore. Hear the killers sing you to sleep as the ashes fall. Say it's written in blood, will it be chipped in the stone? Say the city's gonna sink beneath fire. Yellow flood, well, some were crowns of thorns, sun. House of the dying 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 sun. Jehovah, prophet and bastard, yeah. Just an orphan in this place for 33 years. Gonna crucify my body till the power line falls. Boulevard and I ain't gonna hang like a scarecrow. And sing no love, no love, no among you desperate minds there. No love, no love, no love in the house of the dying sun. I come to seek asylum, you take the gene pool. But all I found your slaves in the earth store. Can crucify the body till the power line falls. The boulevard and I ain't gonna hang like a scarecrow. And sing ba-da-dum, ba-dum, ba-dum, ba-da-dum, ba-dum, ba-dum, ba-da-dum, ba-dum, ba-dum, boom, ba-yeah, boom, ba-yeah. Ba-da-dum, ba-dum, ba-dum, ba-da-dum, ba-dum, ba-dum, ba-da-dum, ba-dum, ba-dum, ba-yeah, boom, ba-yeah, boom, boom, ba-yeah. We sing no love, no love, no love, you desperate man there. No love, no love, no love in the house of the dying.
What do you think of that as it fades out? Builds an intensity all the way through the song, gets to the apex, and then slowly goes out. Like that. Love the intensity of this guy, this guy's voice. You know, Brother Dege really drives home the song. Just, you can feel it in his soul when he's singing. I hope you like that, and I hope you liked it enough to maybe check out some more of his stuff. Maybe go to the Amazon store and download a couple of his tunes, a couple of his albums. I'll see if I can put a link to his webpage, because you got to read his bio, and I'm hoping that he wrote it himself, because like I said, it's just masterful creation of words. This guy is definitely a wordsmith as well as a musician. I love reading what he writes. So check him out. Great tune. So here we go. Today we're shaving with the fantastic Barrister and Mann Seville. One of my absolute favorites. We're going to finish off right now with Seville from Barrister and Mann Aftershave. Can't go wrong. Love it. Take care of that face. Don't be in such a hurry to get out of the bathroom that you forget to give yourself a little massage. So if you like the program, give me a like, subscribe to the channel, spread it around. That, you know, we're kind of a little cult following at this particular point in time, and I have no problem with that. It's just for my enjoyment. I'm not looking to get anything out of it other than just have some fun. But if you like it and you want to see the channel grow and do more things like this, go ahead and share this on your favorite social media. Tell your friends about it. See if they'll watch. Yes, it's an eclectic show. It's a weird show. You're watching some guy shave, for Pete's sake. But at the same time, we're being introduced to some great music. Just expanding the repertoire of what we all like to listen to. So for that in itself, I think it's fantastic. Brother Dege, if you're out there, if you're listening, hey, I'd love to do a longer interview with you, because you've got a great story to tell, and hopefully people will go and read it. So I'd be up for a podcast. Who knows, if you're ever in the area, I'd love to do a video cast with you as well. So yeah, hey, that's a pipe dream, isn't it? But the invitation's there. So spread this show around, let people know what we're doing here, subscribe to the channel. If you have an artist or a song that you'd like to see featured on this show, leave it in the comments section. I'll take a listen to it. If it fits what we're doing here, we'll do it. No problem at all. I love being introduced to new pieces of music. This is where we're going to get it, folks. It's not going to happen on the radio. You know, if you ever listen to the radio, they repeat the same crap over and over and over again every single day, day in, day out. It's not crap, but I get tired of listening to it. So this is the chance for you and I to get together and discover new music together. So until next time, my friends, live life and happy shaving.